For a limited time only, head on over to MrMuckCoin.com and use code GS for 15% of all purchases. Not only can you purchase coins, you can purchase players, you can purchase training, you can sell coins for a little bit of extra bread. Who can use extra bread? You can get your solos done. You can pay to get your level grinded. You can sit back and relax and let someone do the dirty work for you. Go to the link in the description and make sure you click it and head on over to MrMuckCoin.com and use code GS for 15% off all your purchases. What's going on, guys? GS here, and welcome back to another Madden 20 video. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. So we have been on such a huge grind here, and just waiting for the month to end because we got a fresh month coming up in a few days, and that is where the face cams are going to be, starting. I feel like, we're definitely starting off very slow, waiting for the real, NFL season to start, and then we're really going to get going, full speed ahead with just everything that it is we want to do. Going to be doing head-to-heads, regular teams on my other channel. So, I know a lot of people like head-to-head regs and stuff like that. So, we're going to be doing those. We're going to be doing, obviously, Ultimate Team here and stuff like that. But as you guys can see from the video, man, I made one of the most expensive purchases I've ever made in the history of mutts, I should say, is when we picked up this Bo Jackson for 1.75. Now, I sold my third Von Miller. This is like my second one in about 2 weeks. And we sold them for $825K. And that right there put me over the top. And it was like, you know what? I've been really saving for Dan Deerdorf. And there's a few players that I really want to go on ahead and get. But the thing is, Deerdorf is just never up. But when he is, he's up for like 900K. If he was up for 700K, 800, well, probably not 800, but like 7 something, I would have gotten him. But every time he's up, he's always up for like 900. That's if he's up. You don't see him often. But, I got him for 1.7. And then I had to buy a bunch of other stuff. That way I can get training for him. So you see right here, we purchased the power up, and then 60K here, another 60K here, another 30K. That right there, I mean, you can just do the math. That's like 150K. Then another 30. It's like 180. Then another 30, and then another 30, and then another 60. We have to spend so much on training, man. Like, training is so expensive. But Bosiv Jackson is indeed home. We actually have his very first run. Now, mind you, it is in a squad's gameplay. That's what we've been grinding a lot to upgrade our squad. And his first run is just disgusting. Like, this man plays no games. I'm really nice. I was all against the Brawler. Well, not against Brawler, against Sprinter, because Brawler, +2 agility, -2 agility, -2 strength is like, sheesh, I definitely don't want to lose, 4 attributes. Where Brawler, I'm able to go on ahead and just get, -1 excel, -1 agility, but I'm still able to get the +2 speed and +2 strength. This card, no lie, might be wild. If I was able to add +3 excel with this card, because you figure it would go up to 90, because that's what his powered up card is. It's at 89 because it's -1 because of Brawler. And then 2 more from maxed out Sprinter would put his Excel at 92. 92 Excel and 93 speed. I mean, shoosh. This card's probably going to be glitchy. But nonetheless, 93 speed, 89 Excel, 88 agility, 93 carry, 91 elusiveness, 93 trucking with 91 break tackle. Now, this card is just 86 strength, man. 86 strength. Now, this card really, I really did not want, not that I did not want to get him, because I definitely wanted him, but I had a ton of other things that I was looking at first, like a Desmond Trufant, who looks amazing. Deerdorf that I definitely want to get. Bruce Matthews, I want to get. Willie Brown that I've been wanting forever, and I still don't have him. But Me and Mikey, because we've been grinding a lot of squads again because the rewards are just so good. 225K per Super Bowl whenever we get a Super Bowl win on Legend tier. It's like, you know what? Whenever I run offense, because, I run offense on threes, but on twos, I run defense. Whenever I run offense on threes, whenever Marcus Allen gets tired, we then go to our backup, who was Ezekiel Elliott and Barkley. It feels like a loss of a down, kind of, because Marcus Allen with evasiveness is so good, like so good. And then, he would be tired, so I'll put in Zeke for one run, and it just wasn't the same production. Like, I just always felt like when anyone other but Allen was in, we're just going to lose a yard or two, or maybe get like a 2-3 yard game where Marcus Allen could have got a 12-yard game because he's so fast and agile and elusive with evasive. And it's like, you know what? If we got Bo and Allen, one thing we could do is then put Marcus Allen to start fullback. And we'll put Marcus Allen to start fullback because that right there would allow what most people do. They just sky kick to the fullback, right? A little scum kick to the side. That's like the new age scum kick. So your fullback could return, right? Because he's going to be slow and clunky and has a higher chance of fumbling and, not be able to break off a big run because he's going to be slowed down. When anyone does that and we have Marcus Allen there, we then have way more speed. And then we're going to have both of these guys active. So whenever Bo Jackson gets tired, we can then put in Marcus Allen, and then we're going to go on ahead and just put in dominant work on the field because we're not losing anything. We go from one great running back to another great running back that's going to be active, and then I really just feel like it's just going to help us in the long run because it's not that, oh snap, it's a loss of down situation anymore. It's now like, okay, he's going to get a breather, and then Marcus Allen is going to do his thing. And, we picked up, again, right now, a few changes I want to get is I want to get Bruce Matthews here at left guard. I want to get, eventually, Dan Deerdorf here, but Deerdorf would not replace Lane Johnson. I would keep Lane Johnson because he's my puller whenever I run toss and stuff like that. I actually have Lane Johnson and Armstead, and both of these guys are really fast, and that helps me with tosses and stuff like that. And then offense, outside of those guys, like I'm set. Maybe a Jerry Rice to replace this Michael Thomas. But outside of that, I'm fine with everything else. Defensively, absolutely perfectly fine. There's no upgrades that I would really need right now. Defense is, where I want it to be. A few players that I probably could want to get is maybe Gilmore. But, not Gilmore. What's his name? Yeah, that guy. Chu Funk, because he is amazing. Willie Brown is, I believe, the only guy in the game that can get both man up and zoned out, both of them active at the same time. So that right there just is going to give him pretty much universal, disgusting coverage no matter what. And I'm going to start to pull away from having, guys active like Vaughn and LT on the D-line because, coverage zones. I think zones are bad for a reason because they want you to get the abilities to, help them do better. And that's just a way to market, want you to get better zones. If their zone players are like, if they play bad, but zoned out is going to have a purple play a corner, everyone's going to want it, right? Because purples just don't play how they should. But if zoned out will make a purple stay with a corner, you best believe I need two of them to play two purples round the outside. We also have the Stork. I picked this guy up just as a run stopper, and his abilities when they are active is run stopper, tackle supreme, and unfakeable. And 84 speed, 6'7", really good block shed. And just an animal in the run game. The run defense, we usually have Lanier and LT up the middle on my 3-4 because I run multiple defensive playbook. And then on the outside, we'll have Hendricks and Vaughn on the outside because their block shedding is like really good. But yeah, Bo Jackson is here. My sleep schedule is finally perfect. I've been waking up way too late, which is why the gameplays haven't been happening. And I've just been waking up so late, and really on top of what it is I need to do, and on top of, just a whole lot of wild things that's been, happening with, the other day being the 1 year anniversary of, may they rest in peace, the lives lost of True Boy and Spot Me, and that was just a very sad, sad day. And, but, we're going to be back to, where we need to go. Since my sleep schedule is good, I'm recording this at 5:30 p.m. I feel like I should be able to get to bed by tonight, like around 8 p.m. Wake up nice and early, get my head-to-head games done. Record some live commentaries for you beautiful pickleheads. Definitely get some gameplay with the Bosa, and then be able to grind out squads from there on out. So hopefully you guys are, I'm sure there's 1,000 other YouTubers with Bo Jackson gameplay. But, if anyone's going to use Bo right, if anyone's going to do Bo right, if anyone's going to do Bo right, it's going to be your boy GS. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that, baby. And, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that. Also, check my Twitter, guys. Mr. McCoin, we're giving away a Bo Jackson. All you got to do is retweet and follow the accounts, and you can win a Bo Jackson on any console. So you definitely want to be a part of that. Appreciate the support as always, man. Love you guys. And Bo Jackson. If I do not do a Bo Jackson gameplay tomorrow, if you do not see a Bo Jackson gameplay tomorrow, I will give this one away. I will give this one away. You have my word. And now we're going to take a clip at the very first Bo run we've ever.
Duke does pretty well. Hold on, let me see. Oh, fuck. Did you say Spencer?
With Jackson on the ground.
Oh! Oh, he's so fast. Yo, he's so fast.
The first play
Yo,
was a
he's
touchdown.
so fast.
The first play was a touchdown.
He's so fast. He's so fast, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It felt so. I was like, to have that play, like I felt.